Disney's new Lightning Lane Premier Pass will run you anywhere from $250 to over $400 per person per day. That is often more than the cost of just getting through the front gate. So if you're dropping that kind of money for a single day at a theme park, you need to know exactly what specific friction you're paying to eliminate. Let's clear something up right away. This pass does not give you instant front-of-the-line access. You do not simply walk right onto the ride vehicle. You actually use the exact same physical Lightning Lane entrances as the people who bought the cheaper lower-tier passes. The physical line still exists. The massive premium of the Premier Pass goes entirely towards skipping the Disney app and its daily scheduling restrictions. This matrix breaks down the actual experience at each price point. With a baseline standard ticket, you wait in the regular standby queues. Your daily ride volume is naturally capped by how long those lines take. Step up to the $30 multi-pass tier, and you skip the standby line, but you pay with your time differently. You have to book return windows on your phone, constantly refreshing the app to secure your next ride. Then there's the Premier Pass. The booking requirement disappears entirely. You never have to look at your screen to schedule a ride. There is a hard limit, though. Even at this price point, you can only use the Lightning Lane once per eligible attraction. If you want to ride Space Mountain a second time, you're back in the regular standby line. And again, none of these tiers grant instant walk-on access. The cost of the Premier Pass scales sharply compared to the Multi-Pass, but your physical wait time does not mathematically drop to zero. A standard Disney morning usually starts with a stressful 7 a.m. alarm, scrambling on your phone to lock in your first digital ride windows before they sell out. If you're traveling with a large group, this system is a logistical nightmare. Overlapping return times and sold-out slots frequently force families to split up and head in different directions. The Premier Pass changes this dynamic by allowing a scan-and-go approach at any time of day. It removes the coordinator stress. One designated family member no longer has to spend their entire vacation staring at their phone, trying to manage a digital itinerary for 10 different people. You put down an extreme amount of financial capital, and in return, you get your mental presence and your group's cohesion back. To understand why you still wait with a $400 pass, let's look at attraction architecture and the merge point. The pass bypasses the long standby line entirely, but eventually merges with it before loading, bottlenecking you alongside all standard users. Because of this physical infrastructure, you can still expect to wait anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes before actually boarding the ride. And if an attraction breaks down or has a notoriously slow loading process, that post-merge wait can unpredictably spike to 45 minutes. These operational bottlenecks apply equally to all premium users. The pass successfully bypasses the digital queue, but it cannot bypass the physical limits of the building. Because you have unrestricted, windowless access, the Premier Pass heavily incentivizes a hyper-aggressive touring strategy. Without having to wait for return times, you can technically execute 15 to 22 major rides within a compressed 4 to 8 hour window. Doing that many rides back-to-back takes a severe physical toll. You are constantly moving from thrill ride to thrill ride, which quickly leads to extreme fatigue and motion sickness. There's also an opportunity cost. Maximizing your ride count to feel like you got your money's worth forces you to sacrifice parades, sit-down dining, and general downtime. During a standard park day, standing in 40-minute lines naturally forces physical rest intervals. You lose those built-in breaks with the Premier Pass. And if you use this expensive pass to skip a ride that only has a 5-minute standby wait anyway, your cost per minute of time actually saved is incredibly high. To extract the maximum mathematical return on investment from the Premier Pass, the user must willingly endure a grueling, non-stop physical endurance test. So rather than asking if the pass is universally worth it, we must look at which specific traveler profile justifies the cost. First is the one-day sprinter. This visitor only has a single day to conquer all major attractions across multiple parks. This profile guarantees high volume completion within a strict time limit, completely removing the risk of app-induced failure. Next is the big family. This is a scenario involving 10 or more people trying to navigate the park together. For large groups, the extreme cost is offset by eliminating logistical friction, preventing the group from fracturing over complicated digital return times. Finally, we have the multi-day casual. These are visitors who have 2 or more days to explore the parks at a standard pace. If you fall into this category, avoid the Premier Pass. The standard $30 multi-pass will achieve the exact same total ride count when stretched over multiple days, saving you thousands of dollars. The Premier Pass is not a mandatory VIP upgrade for a good vacation. It is a highly specific, extremely expensive tool designed strictly to eliminate friction in compressed or complex logistical scenarios.